Welcome student for Standard 6 Digital Class Part 2. In previous video we have studied about diversity in plants, classification based on mode of nutrition. There are three types: autotrophic, heterotrophic and insectivorous plants. The structure of plant we have studied. Then parts of plants. Then we have seen need for classification of plants and one activity we have seen in previous video. Now we will learn next concepts. Observe this picture. How to classify the plants. We can easily notice the differences in the shape and height of the plants in our surrounding. Observe these two plants. Observe the shape. The shape of banyan tree is round, and if we observe the coconut plant, its branches grow at the top, and if we observe the branches of banyan tree, it grows above the ground at some height. So some plants are taller whereas some plants are shorter. Its stem is strong. So this is the similarity between these two plants. This is banyan tree and this is coconut tree. Now, it is easy to classify the plants on the basis of this observation. So, by observing, we can identify different types of plants. Next classification of plant is based on size and height of the stem. There are three types: trees, shrubs and herbs. Observe these three plants. This is which tree? Yes, it is mango tree. It is banyan tree and it is tamarind tree. So student, tell me, what are the similarities between a mango, a banyan and a tamarind tree? All are big trees and its stem is hard and strong. This is stem of mango tree. This is stem of banyan tree and this is the stem of tamarind tree. They live for many years and they bear flowers and fruits for many years. So, some plants grow tall, their stem or trunk is hard and strong. They have branches at some height above the ground. Just observe the branches of mango tree. Its branches are at some height above the ground. They bear flowers and fruits for many years. So such type of plants are called trees. Trees are tall, big and perennial. Now we will learn about shrubs. Shrubs are shorter than trees. Some plants grow close to the ground. Observe the branches of shrub. This is rose plant. So observe the branches. It is closer to the ground. They are shorter and smaller than trees, but they have thick and hard stem. For example, oleander, hibiscus, lantana, coranthi and rose are shrubs and they grow up to 2 to 3 meters. You have seen many shrubs in your surrounding. Tell me, what are the example of shrubs? Yes, hibiscus is the example of shrub. Then marigold is example of shrub. Correct. Come to the next point. Observe this picture. What are the similarity between the fenugreek and periwinkle plant? Both are autotrophic plant. What is mean by autotrophic plant? We have studied in previous video. It means these plants prepare their own food. Then what is the another use of these plants? They are herbs and they are used in Ayurveda treatment. Herbs grow up to 1 to 1.5 meter tall. So its height is 1 to 1.5 meter tall. Observe the stem of herb. It is green in color and it is quite flexible. This is fenugreek plant, means methi, and this is periwinkle plant. As compared to those of trees and bushes, these plants are flexible. Herbs may live for a few months or up to 2 years. Observe this picture. These are vines. Some vines requires vertical support. They are called climbers, and some vines require horizontal support, means they spread on the ground. They are creepers. So this watermelon and pumpkin are creepers. Grapevine and money plant are climbers. Have you seen vines like pumpkin, the railroad creeper, watermelon or grapevine? How do they grow? This watermelon and pumpkin, then cucumber, they spread on the ground because they are creepers. And grapevine are climbers, so they require vertical support. Railroad creeper grow on the ground. Climbers like money plant have aerial roots. Have you seen the cucumber tendrils that look like a spring? This is money plant. It has spring-like part. What it is called? It is called tendrils. And this is cucumber. It has also spring-like part. So, what is the use of that spring-like part? Yes, vine, that spring-like part, by using this spring-like part, they can climb on this support. So for climbing, this spring-like part is useful. Have you seen how money plant grow with the help of vertical support? Yes. Next, these are various creepers and climbers. Now what is the characteristics of creepers? The stem of creeper is very flexible. Just observe the stem. This is stem of creeper. It is flexible, soft and green in color. It grows rapidly with the help of support. Next classification of plant is based on life cycle. Plants which live for 1 year, they are called annuals. For example, jawar, sunflower and rice are annuals. Plants which live for 2 years are called biennials. For example, carrot and beetroot live for 2 years. It means they complete their life cycle in 2 years. Then perennials. Plants which bear flowers for many years and which live for many years. Mango tree and this is gulmohar tree. They live for many years. So such type of plants are called perennials. Student, tell me another example of perennials which you have seen in your surrounding. Yes, neem tree, banyan tree, tamarind tree is example of perennials. Next classification is based on flower. Can you tell to which part of plant are butterflies and insects attracted? Yes, butterflies and insects attracted towards flowers. There are two types, flowering plants and non-flowering plants. Tell me the example of flowering plants which you have seen in your surrounding. Yes, periwinkle, hibiscus, rose, mogra, jasmine. These are the example of flowering plants that you know. Then this is fern. Now in rainy season you might have seen these type of plants in your surrounding. They do not bear flowers. That's why this type of plants are called non-flowering plants. Do you know which is the world's largest flower? Yes, this is the world's largest flower. It is found in Indonesia. Its name is Rafflesia arnoldi, and this is diameter. The diameter of this flower is 1 meter. And do you know which is the world's smallest flower? This is world's smallest flower. Its name is Wolffia or duckweed. Its diameter is so small. It is 0.5 millimeter. Student, note down the name of these flowers in your notebook. This picture is given in your textbook also. Just observe page number 22. Next classification is based on habitat of plants. Habitat of plants means they live in different areas. Next, observe this picture and answer the following question. Where does the pomegranate shrub grow? This is pomegranate shrub. So, this pomegranate shrub grow on the ground. Where does the lotus grow? This is lotus plant. Now tell me student, lotus grow in? Yes, in water. Where do bulrushes, the railroad creeper grow? These plants are bulrushes plant which grow in marshy places, and railroad creepers grow on the ground. So these are railroad creepers. Where does the dodder plant grow? Dodder plant grow on other plant. We have studied dodder plant is depend on other plant for their food. So dodder plant is which type of plant? Yes, it is heterotrophic plant. Next classification is based on habitat of plant. Some plants grow on land, on water. Some plants grow on marshy areas or desert, and even a big trees are the various habitat of plants. Observe this picture. Plants living in water habitat. These all plants live in water. This is lotus plant. And these type of plants grow in desert. For example, cactus. Why these plants grow in desert? Because they requires less amount of water. Why lotus cannot grow in desert? Because lotus requires water, more water, and in desert there is a less amount of water. So lotus do not have the ability to grow in desert. So it can survive only in the water. Use your brain power and give me the answer of these questions. Why does the water hyacinth float on water? Water hyacinth leaf has air-filled cavities which help the plant to float on water. These are water hyacinth. These type of plants float on the water. Next, why is the stem of cactus fleshy? This is cactus plant. It grows in desert. Its leaves store water, due to which they become fleshy. And these type of plants grow on the land. So student, what we have learned today? Today we have learned about classification of plants based on size and height of the stem. There are three types: trees, shrubs and herbs. Next classification based on life cycle. It has three types: annuals, biennials and perennials. Classification based on flower. It has two types: flowering and non-flowering plants. Next, classification based on habitat of plants. It has four types: land, aquatic, marshy areas and desert. Plants. Some plants live on land. Some plants live in water. So they are called aquatic plants. Some plants live in marshy areas. Some plants live in desert. So student understood how to classify the plants. In next video we will see the classification of animals. Thank you for watching part 2 of lesson number 3. Complete new words in your notebook